ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Today we are focusing on the simple past. Simple past we use when we just completed some work and we want to tell about that. So that we are going to tell. How ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. I did yoga today morning. I did jogging today morning. Okay, and I did puja today morning, and I did my music practice today morning. I took my bath today morning. Nanu snana madde. How to use all these things? So let's see. You just need to remember one is pronoun and the other one is the verb with the genders. So for each gender, how we can actually join with the verb, that we should know. Let's focus on that now. So this video we are mainly focusing on the simple past for all the options, okay, including for things and animals. So now the first one will be, you should know, the first one which we are going to take is for me, nanu, okay. Second one is neenu. Third one is navu, that is we. Fourth one is you, neevu, that is plural, okay. And then the fifth one is question, okay. So did you do is the question. Sixth one is again question with respect, and seventh one talks about female, that she did something. Eighth one talks about male, that he did something. And the ninth one is talking about with respect. Ninth one is with respect, talking about someone. And the 10th one is talking about the things and animals, that is for one animal, okay, at a time. Then the next one, 11th one, will be talking about the animals, okay. That's plural. So let's start. So I'll start with nanu, that means me. So nanu I can say music practice madide. So what is that we have to remember is madide. M-A-A capital D-I small d-E. So we can remember one thing. The madu is do without respect. Madi is do with respect. So when we know that madi is actually with respect, that madi sound we have to use it here. Along with madi, we need to add the small d and then e. That's all. So remember that madi, what we used to tell something to someone, to do it with respect, that madi sound will be keep repeating here. Along with that, a small one or two letters will be keep joining here in the ending. That means madi plus they, madi they, small d and then e. That I am talking about me. So I did something, madde. So madide is the full word what we write, whereas we can actually use as madde. So that I sound whatever we have taken after the capital D, that we can avoid. So then use as madde. So ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಆರ್ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಲೇಟರ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಆರ್ ನೆನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್. ಸೊ ನಾನು ನೆನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. I ate my dinner yesterday night. The verb number 2, when we use, it is the verb number 2 only. Okay, the verb number 2, but we use it in a different way. Madde, madide is the simple past. So that's about me. And what about you? So I want to tell something about you, that you did, how we can use. So now let's see what we have taken here. Neenu pooje madide. So is that there is no difference between me and then you? Yes, there is no difference here. So when I say about you that you did something, I can use it as neenu pooje madide. Same madide sound I am using for me also. Okay, neenu pooje madide. That means you did puja. That's actually I am talking about you. And also this is without respect. Okay, madide. Neenu is without respect you, and madide also without respect I am talking about you. Okay, then maybe I can use it for my friend, or maybe for my daughter or son. For all the genders we can use. Okay, so not for all the genders, for all the, yeah, for males and females also we can use ಮಾಡಿದೆ. So ನೀನು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ನೀನು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, we can use. And then the third one we are talking about is the ನಾವು. ನಾವು is we. ನಾವು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. So what we have to add is MAA capital D I. Later we need to add small d and then I, V and I. 4 letters we have to add. ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. So ನಾವು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Later we can say ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Also we can be able to add it. ನಾವು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. That means we did yoga. Okay. That is ನಾವು. ನಾವು means we. ನಾವು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. That means we did yoga. That's about us. Okay. And the next one is we can add whatever we want. ನಾವು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, whatever you want. We have to remember ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ actually talks about us. That means we. So whatever we did, if we have to tell something, then we have to use the ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Then next one is ನೀವು. Okay. Then ನೀವು, fourth one, ನೀವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. ನೀವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ means you did meditated, you have meditated. Okay, you meditated, you meditated. That means ನೀವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. So what we added actually compared to ಮಾಡಿದಿವಿ, in the ending just remove V and I and then put R and I. Okay, we have to apply R and I in the ending. But compared to just the first one, take ಮಾಡಿ and then we have to add the small d and I, R and I. That is ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. ನೀವು ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ, ಯು ಡಿಡ್ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್. ನೀವು ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ, ಯು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್. ನೀವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ, ಯು ಡಿಡ್ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಟೆಡ್. Those things we can add it. And then that is about you and with respect plural. With respect also, and also it is plural. Then the next one is question without respect. So ನೀನು homework ಮಾಡಿದೆಯಾ? So assume my son is there in front of me and I'm asking question to him. Ramesh, ನೀನು homework ಮಾಡಿದೆಯಾ? 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 So take ಮಾಡಿ and then add small d and then E, Y and double A. ಮಾಡಿದೆಯಾ is question. Okay, so we know already the Y double A and R double A we use normally for the questions, even in the future and the present continuous. So here ನೀನು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದೆಯಾ is nothing but did you do yoga? Sorry, did you do yoga? ನೀನು homework ಮಾಡಿದೆಯಾ? Did you completed homework or did you do your homework is the question. Okay, so ನೀನು homework ಮಾಡಿದೆಯಾ? Did you complete your homework or did you do your homework? Then ನೀವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ? ನೀವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ? What we are adding? ಮಾಡಿ we have to take and then small d, I and then R and double A. That we have to add. So then it will become ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ. So ನೀವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ? Did you had your food? Okay, so did you eat your food? So ನೀವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ. So ನೀವು is you with respect and also for plural. ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ is question with respect. ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ. So I can ask this ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ for my grandmother and grandfather and mother, father. Okay, so ತಾತ ನೀವು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ? ಅಜ್ಜಿ ನೀವು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ? ನಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. If we by mistake if we say ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, then it will become the question about the present perfect. ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ is different, whereas ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ, there in the ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ we are not pressing anything, that we have to remember. So ನೀವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ, MAA capital D and I and just small d and I and R double A. That's what we have to add. then it will become question about simple past. If by mistake if we say ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, that's question about the present perfect. So let us not go towards present perfect. And then next one is females. So when we are actually we want to tell something about females, and also this is without respect, then it will be either avalu or some name we have to take. Fine, see, let's see. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ಸೊ ಮೈ ಡಾಟರ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ಡ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಇಸ್ ಡಾಟರ್. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. Then that shows my daughter practiced dance. ಮಾಡಿದಳು. What we have added is after ಮಾಡಿ, small d and a and capital L and then u. ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಜಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ಫುಡ್. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಪೂರಿ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಚಪಾತಿ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಲೇಟರ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಈಸ್ ಮೈ ಡಾಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಕೆನ್ ಸೇ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂಗಿ ಆರ್ ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಳು, ಆರ್ ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ ಜಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಳು, ಆರ್ ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಳು, ಆರ್ ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ತಂಗಿ ಈಸ್ younger sister. And also we can use pronoun. Okay, second time when we talking about same person, then we can use avalu. So avalu ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದಳು, ಅವಳು ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ಅವಳು try to use less as much as possible for females. Okay, so that actually don't show much this thing, I mean the respect. Avalu don't use especially for others. You can use for your own daughter or your own younger sister. Okay, then next one is males. What we have to do is just after ಮಾಡಿ just add the small d and then a. Da, ಮಾಡಿದ, ಮಾಡಿದ. The full word is ಮಾಡಿದನು. Whereas if we take just ಮಾಡಿದ, that's enough. So ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಮನೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ. So my son cleaned the house. Okay, ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ. ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದ. ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಜಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ. ಸೊ ಮಾಡಿದ is enough. ಮಾಡಿದನು is the full word, but we can take till ಮಾಡಿದ. That should be more than enough. So ಮಾಡಿದ goes to males without respect. You can use for younger brother and son, and maybe for your close friend. Okay, we can use that. And maybe for all others we can use the next one, which is the respected one. So that is actually ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದರು. This ಮಾಡಿದರು can be used for all people with respect, including male and female. Then it will be ಮಾಡಿದರು. So ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದರು. So my mother prepared food. So ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದರು. Whatever we want we can take, and also we can apply ತಂದೆ. ತಂದೆ is father. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಜಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಆರ್ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಮಾಡಿದರು, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದಿ ಫುಲ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಮಾಡಿದರು, ಇಫ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಲೇಟರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್, ವಿಚ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. IDDRU should not come. If ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಇದ್ದರು, ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, that is present perfect, and ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು is simple past. Okay, so ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. So ನಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. Okay, my grandmother meditated. That we can take, as I said, ಮಾಡಿದರು we can take for all people, okay, including male and female, and this is with respect. And the next one is ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಿ. So now about the things and animals. So ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಿ ಊಟ. After ಮಾಡಿ what we have to add? That is small t and then u. That's all. ಮಾಡಿತು. ಮಾಡಿತು is the full word, whereas if we just do ಮಾಡ್ತು, that is also fine. Okay, so ಮಾಡ್ತು, ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತು. Okay, or ಮಾಡಿತು also can be used. So ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿತು, ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಿ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು, ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಿ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು can be taken. We can say even ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಕ್ಕು ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತು, everything. And this is about the only do and not for any other verb. So when we bring some other verb, then we can use that. For example, for eating, then we cannot use it here. Uta martu, we can say uta is actually eating food only. But here, if we have to bring exactly verb of eat, then it is different. That we have to bring later. And then the eat, adu, we can even say adu uta martu also we can use. And ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಕ್ಕುಗಳು, plural form for animals. Okay, ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಕ್ಕುಗಳು, ಬೆಕ್ಕು is cat, ಬೆಕ್ಕುಗಳು cats, ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಕ್ಕುಗಳು ಊಟ. So what we have to add in the verb, ಮಾಡಿದವು, ಸ್ಮಾಡಿ a v and then u, ಮಾಡಿದವು. So ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಕ್ಕುಗಳು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದವು, ಅವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದವು. So they ate food. Okay, so that's actually here we are adding small d, a and then v and then u. So we have to remember one thing in this verb, the madi we have to keep it as it is. We just need to keep adding some small sounds in the ending. For example, madi de is me, madi de is you. Okay, like that. That those small sound if we remember, then easily we'll be able to make sentences. So I believe this video will be helpful to all of you. Ellargu namaskara.